burgers. There's only one thing that goes into a burger, and that's beef.
Oh, wait till you see my burger.
100% pure beef. This is Australian beef, grass-fed. Oh, I'm just,
Do you love it,
I'm
Adrian?
starting.
Do you love it?
I love it. It's my favourite. I'm just sort of foaming at the mouth as we're speaking. Now, I'm just going to make enough burgers. I mean, I'm going to put a little bit in there, probably about, let's say, 500-600 grams. Just enough for a snack. There we go.
How many burgers will that make?
Well, you know, that'll make...
Normal.
I mean, if you're just having a normal burger, probably 2 people is fine, you know, 150 grams to 250 grams.
Per burger?
Per burger is... That's enough.
So
you wouldn't want to have much more than that.
There.
Well, yeah, 3 for most people. But it's me we're talking about. Now, Janelle, what I'm going to get you is get a little bit of that parsley with this knife here and give it a rough chop. And what I'm going to do is we're going to season the burger and add some flavour to it. You know, mincemeat is lovely, but, you know, mincemeat with a couple of things in it, that's even better. So I've got some...
Is that too rough?
No, if you can rough it, just can unrough it a little bit, that'd be great. Just a little bit more. That way it'll be a lot easier to fold through and mix into it so we can make a nice patty. I've got a garlic clove here, give that a smash and peel off all the skin. We'll throw that in as well. Now, also in front of you is that mustard. It's Dijon mustard, and it's beautiful French mustard. You can buy lots of different mustards, whatever you want, but Dijon mustard, I think so, is the best thing.
What, a big, like that?
Oh, yeah, put that in. Add that and a little bit more. It just gives it a real sort of bite that I love. There we go, throw that in. I've also got some chilli here. And what I'll do with this chilli, I'll just cut a little bit of that and slice it in half like that and into lengths. And, you know, if you want to put some cayenne pepper, you can. Chili's fine. I just like it. It gives it, you know, nice little fleckles in there. This chili's not too hot. Little fleckles of... Fleckles, that's another word I'm coming up with now. Yeah, we're learning lots of different wings, aren't we, you know? We put that in there and a couple of splooshes of Worcestershire sauce.
Couple of splooshes.
Couple of splooshes there. One splosh, 2 splosh. 3 splooshes there. There we go.
Nothing but a splosh will do.
No. You can't do half a splosh. You have to do several splooshes. Now, what you do now is mix this up. You want to incorporate all this together. You could probably get your hands in there, which you know what?
Go on, Adrian.
That's it. Some hands in there. Now, some people like to put...
I think that's disgusting.
Well, they might. Or some people like to put like egg in here, or they like to put breadcrumbs in here. I don't. I think if you're going to make a burger, you want beef.
What do they do that, though? Is it to extend it? Is it like a seafood extender?
Exactly. That,
Is it?
To extend it, and it also sort of binds it together a little bit, and the egg sort of binds it together when you cook it. But I think if you've got beautiful meat that's fresh and you've got it from your butcher and it's, you know, it smells great, you don't need to. Look at that. That's enough for, say, 2 big burgers. But, you know, I'm not going to be a glutton today. I'm just going to make 2 big burgers.
Yeah.
There we go.
I was waiting to see what you were going to say.
And all you need to do is just sort of, you know, throw it around like that till you get a nice...
big burger, Adrian.
Yes. Big is better. When it comes to burgers, big is better. But, you know, it's good meat. It's good beef. I know what's in it. It's lean beef. We've got it from our Cape Grim people, and, you know, I know they do good Tasmanian grass-fed beef. Now, once you've got it in this stage here, all you need to do is you've got your grill plate here, give it a bit of a brush with some oil, and then on goes your burger like that. Look at that.
So you want your onions there really cooked?
My onions are already on there.
Yeah, but they're looking... do you want them quite dark?
They're nice and caramelised. They're probably, you know, a little bit black on the bottom, but, you know, then again...
black without a barbecue?
It is an Aussie barbie, so we can get away with a few things. Now, I've given my hams a wipe. Now, we want a few extra things on here as well, and I've got some of this lovely bacon, and I'm just going to slice it through the middle like that. There we go.
Big, thick slice.
This is my breakfast bacon. I reckon if you're going to have bacon, you're better off getting it like this and getting some nice thick slices, and then you can pop it on there, snuggle it over there next to the... next to this piece of bacon. It's nice, isn't it? Now we just clean this up here and we'll get ready for the next thing, which is cheese goes on a burger. And it's not an Aussie burger till we've got beetroot on it. I don't care what people say. If it ain't got beetroot on it, it's not a burger. And look at that, sizzling nice. We've got a lot of heat in this.
You're going to freak out when you see my burger.
Yes, I'll probably... What I'm going to do is try and get this burger into me now, so I'm all settled and comfortable.
Good.
And then when you pull out your lentil, whatever it is...
Azuki bean.
Exactly. Now, the beauty of having good meat in a burger and making your own is you can actually, you know, have the burger whatever way you want. If you like a rare burger, which I do, look at that. I like my burger fairly sort of rare, medium rare-ish. You can actually cook it to the degree you want. Now, this is quite hot, this barbecue, so we'll just sort of turn it around a little bit. But, there we go, got some
check those onions out, though, Adrian. I'm worried about them.
Yeah, they are. We'll just pick the ones off the top. If you go turning it around, they're caught a little bit on the bottom.
Oh my God, I
turning
touched
them
his
all
barbecue
around,
utensil.
Here we go. Here we go. We've got sort of a line here. We'll just sort of draw that line there. There we go.
Look, it's in the corner.
And what we've
I can't
got
believe
here...
I'm even allowed here.
Well, it's under great
I'm
sufferance.
ginger.
So I've got this bun, and I'm going to pop it on here and give it a bit of a toasting. Look at that bacon, it's beautiful. You know, put the bacon like that, and as you get it ready, you just layer it up like that. Now, one with a lot, you're asking. Where's the lot bit, Adrian? I've got an egg over here. Here we go. I'm going to get one fried egg and a little bit of butter. There we go, just a little bit like that, straight off there. Pop that on here like that. Look at that butter sizzle. And I'm going to crack this egg. Oh, is this like magic? Isn't it? It's just...
Wasn't actually the word I was thinking of.
It's just beautiful. Look at this. It's coming on nicely, toasting up our buns. And then we've got some tomato. Do you want to slice the tomato for me?
Sure.
There we go. If you slice that, give me nice, big, thick slices.
Do you want that?
Yeah, I'll slice some lettuce up. There we go. You don't want too much lettuce. You don't want it to you don't want it to get in the way.
Or tomato.
There we go. No, you don't want too much of that. There we go. That's enough there. And we've got some cheese here. So I take the cheese. This is the extra tasty cheese. I like lots of flavour with my cheese. So
Two bits?
Two. I'll just take one. And there's a bit of an art to this when you put it on. You put one on like that, and then you get the slice and put it that way, and it melts. There's an art to that, isn't there? Sort of.
So creative.
There we go. There's our bun. Look at that. A little bit of blackness on the side, but that's okay. And then I've got my butter over here, just when you're thinking I haven't used enough butter. That's why you might think you toast the bread to make it taste better, but it's not. You toast the bread so that the butter that you put on it melts. Very important. Can you put a couple of slices of beetroot? Two slices of beetroot onto there. There we go. And I've got my little lifter. Where's my little lifter?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There's my big lifter.
How many tomatoes?
Just a couple of slices on there.
Two.
And I've got my egg there that goes on top there like that. Look at that. Couple of little onions on top. Just not too many, because onions, if you eat too many caramelised onions, apparently it gives you gas. There we go.
The onions are what you're worried about with your digestive tract?
Yes, there we go. Pop that baby on there.
Did you have that one or these ones?
Here. There, that's what I need. Just a little bit of lettuce on top.
So I was cleaning up as we go.
Just sort of arrange it there so it sticks out the side. And there we go. Lid on top. Just maybe you should do the talking now, because I'm just going to...
I was going to look away.
I'm just going to wrap my hands around. There's only one good way to just wrap your hands around it like this. Make sure you got a plate to catch all the drippings. You might want to put a piece of bread in there to soak up all the drippings to eat later on.
What about a...
Are you okay? No. Just,
you don't want a bib?
No, I'm just going to lean over the plate like this. And take a bite.
Is it good?
Oh, it's great.
So there's egg, cheese, beetroot, tomato, lettuce, patty, bacon.
Hamburger with the lot.
That's
Everything
it.
jam-packed in there. You could put a few more things in there, but why would you? I think it's perfect. Just the way it is. You can finish it off. I'll keep eating this.
OK, so that's a big Aussie burger, and I'm going to make a little vegan burger, and it's going to be delicious.
You want a bite?
No. Thank you, though. It's tempting.